Thank you for joining the Virtual Public Information Meeting for State Project 0146-0205, which is the superstructure replacement of bridge number 4275 carrying Bamforth Road over I-84. So here's an overview of our meeting. First, we'll start off with housekeeping, where we introduce our project team. And then moving on, we'll have our formal presentation of design, where we share about the existing conditions, the project purpose and need, proposed improvements, and construction schedule. And then lastly, we'll hold the live Q&A session. Before we start the presentation, we want to notify you of the Title 6, which is your civil rights. No person shall, on the basis of race, color, or national origin, be excluded from participation or subject to discrimination in the development of this project. We do have a link for the voluntary post-meeting survey right here. And then we also have another link for the civil rights information right here. The recording of this presentation will be posted to YouTube after the event. Closed captioning, including non-English translation options, are available on Zoom and YouTube. Here is some more information on the Title 6. You can access this information on the link provided previously for civil rights information. Here are some instructions on how to view the caption and subtitles in Zoom. First, you will need to click the Show Captions button at the bottom of the webinar. Then click the Speaking Language button and select the language you would like from the list below. As a reminder, closed captioning, including non-English translation options, are available on YouTube after the event. You can reach us for the Q&A using the following channels. First, you can reach us by emailing us at dotproject0146-0205@ct.gov. You can also reach us by phone. You can call 860-594-2020 and leave us a voicemail. You can also call 860-594-2078 to reach Francisco Fadul, who is our project manager. You can also reach us through Zoom Q&A. We will have more instructions for that on the next slide. Lastly, you can visit our project webpage at portal.ct.gov/DOT Vernon 0146-0205 for more information on this project. Please note that the comment period is open through May 28, and that the Zoom Q&A is only available during the live Q&A session immediately following this formal presentation. Please also remember to reference the project number 0146-0205 when reaching us by phone. Here are some instructions on how to use the Zoom Q&A. First, select the Q&A tool at the bottom of the Zoom webinar window. The Q&A window will open as seen on the right. And then please type your question in the text box and click enter. If you are an audio-only participant, dial *9 to raise and lower your hand. Here's our project team from the Connecticut Department of Transportation. So first of all, we have Gregory Funk, who is the Transportation Principal Engineer. And then next we have Francisco Fadul, who is the Transportation Supervising Engineer. He's also our project manager. And then we have Isuf Lashi, who is the project engineer. Moving on, here's our project team from the Consultant Liaison Engineer. First, we have Don Wurst, who is our CLE Program Manager. Next, we have John Haggard, who is our QA/QC Manager. And lastly, we have Sinyu Yuki-hun, which is myself, and I am a CLE Project Engineer for this project. And without further ado, let's get started on the formal presentation. So looking at the map on the right, we can see that the project site is between exit 66 and exit 67 on I-84. On the left area photo here, we can see that there are intersecting local roads on either ends of the bridge. On the north side of the bridge, we have Cemetery Road. And on the south side, we have Baker Road. And then in the middle right here, we have our bridge, which is the Bridge 4275. So Bamforth Road is an urban local street with bidirectional traffic in a north-to-south direction. It is originally constructed in 1978 and has a total span length of 243 foot. The bridge carries two 11-foot travel lanes, two 5-foot shoulders, and two 6'6" sidewalks. And lastly, Bamforth Road has a posted speed of 30 miles per hour. Overall, the bridge is rated as being in a fair condition, and it continues to be safe for public travel. For reference, a rating of 9 means the bridge is in excellent condition, essentially only seen in brand new bridges, and a rating of 1 means that it's falling apart. And as you can see in the photos here, there are some concrete deterioration on the bottom of the bridge girders. So our main purpose of the project is to address bridge deficiencies, to improve or maintain major bridge elements to state of good repair, and to meet the CTDOT load rating requirements. So we have 4 needs for this project. The first is to improve or maintain the major bridge elements to condition ratings of fair or better. Second is to improve load rating factors to comply with DOT requirements. Third is to replace the distressed elastomeric bearings. And lastly, to install appropriate barriers to protect the substructure from vehicular impacts. So we are proposing a superstructure replacement with new weathering steel girders, new parapets, bridge attachments, and approach guide rails, repairs to existing substructure, and then infilling between piers to make pier walls, and lastly, new barriers to protect the pier wall from vehicular impacts. So here we also have a proposed cross-section of the bridge. It has 2 11-foot travel lanes, 2 2-foot buffers, and 2 5-foot shoulders that can accommodate both bicyclists and pedestrians. Here's the proposed roadway plan. Shaded in orange here is our proposed bridge. Shaded in gray here, we have our proposed substructure. Shaded in yellow here, we have the proposed approach roadway reconstruction. And then the magenta line shows the proposed approach guide rail. And lastly, the red dashed line shows the right-of-way line. So here is our proposed road closure. The closure would begin just before the Baker Road intersection and extend to the area immediately before the private driveway located at the lower right of the map. Access to Baker Road, Cemetery Road, and the private driveway will not be affected during this road closure. We are expecting to fully close the Bamforth Road at the bridge site. We anticipate that this closure will last from spring 2028 to spring 2029. During the closure, we will be implementing a local traffic detour. The detour will be 3 miles and utilizes Bolton Road and Route 30, also known as the Hartford Turnpike. We will work closely with the town of Vernon to coordinate with emergency services and school bus operations in advance of the road closure. We are not anticipating any right-of-way impacts. No historic properties will be affected by this project. And lastly, we do not anticipate any environmental permits. Our current schedule has design phase going from 2026 to 2028. We anticipate beginning construction and initiating the detour in spring 2028. The detour is expected to end and the bridge reopen to traffic in spring 2029. Construction activities will then continue through to fall 2029. The proposed cost is $12.9 million and no town funds are required. The funding is anticipated to be 80% federal and 20% state. Please note that the project cost and schedule are preliminary and are subject to change. Please also note that the schedule is also subject to availability of federal and state funds. As a reminder, you can reach us for the Q&A session by email, phone, and Zoom Q&A. You can email us at dotproject0146-0205@ct.gov. You can also call 860-594-2020 and leave us a voicemail. Alternatively, you can call 860-594-2078 to reach Francisco Fadul, who is our project manager. And lastly, you can reach us through Zoom Q&A. Please feel free to visit our project webpage at portal.ct.gov/DOT Vernon 0146-0205 for more information on this project. Please note that the comment period is open through May 28, and that the Zoom Q&A is only available now during our live Q&A session. Please also remember to reference the project number 0146-0205 when reaching us by phone. And with that, please send in any questions that you have for us right now while we host our live Q&A session.
At this time, there's no questions that have come in through the Q&A or through the email or through the phone. At this time, we'll be ending the presentation. Thank you, everybody, for joining.